Well, how's it going, Kingsman? Welcome back to another NTW3 battle. This one, of course, as you can see, is not a land battle, but a naval battle, a 4v4 between the French and Spanish. This is a new development that NTW3 has added to their mod collection, and this one is a insanely large battle. On the French side, there's, let's see, that's 32... But no, hold on. I promise I can do math. 41 ships on the French side. And you have 10, 20, 30, 38 on the Spanish side. So both sides bring in a massive amount of ships. Over 80 ships on the field today. And man, look at this huge armada. It looks like you can see here the formations being just slightly different between the two factions. You have the Spanish ranged in a kind of clump, all headed one direction. The French a little bit more in columns here. One column here, one column here, one here, and then of course one here on the far right side here. And it looks like they're gonna be the ones who are gonna be maybe just rolling around this clump, shooting into it. Now we will definitely see some action hitting pretty close here. The Spanish, you see already firing into the French clump of ships right here, but they're going straight at this other French line. Now, the French have turned some of their ships so they can fire directly into the advancing Spanish line here. Look at this. Oh, just glorious. I love naval battles. You don't get them very often. Yep. Definitely getting hit. Now, they've done a lot of work with these. Each faction has customizable, has different things that their strengths and weaknesses. I believe the French are pretty accurate. I don't know what the Spanish are, but I know America has some very quick, fast sailing ships. The British, I can't remember what theirs are. Maybe it's maneuverability or reload skill or morale. I can't remember which it is, but here we're going to see some contact between, man, the thundering. Spain seems to be, for the most part, kind of ignoring this far right side. The majority are going straight at this first French line. These two ships here are going to be running right into some massive Spanish galleons or men of war. Look at that. Oh, Spain has a ship on fire. They did put it out, but for a brief, nope, it's still not put out. Well, here we go. Look at this. This is, I feel suicidal for these three French ships. They're going really close to a lot of Spanish. I think they're trying to focus on this first Spanish, I don't know my terms, man of war. Let's see if they get a volley. They're probably gonna get shot by the Spanish. Here we go. That is insanely close broadside here. Now on the farther side, you can see France really just kind of harassing the back. I think they left. Spain is leaving 3 ships to kind of counteract. So France is being forced to close in here and actually going straight into the broadsides that Spain is firing into them. So positioning wise, I think Spain is doing excellent here. And France has a couple ships in major trouble. But it does appear that France is going straight into this one French line here. The rest of the French kind of ranged here in a shooting gallery, trying to stagger the ships so each side can fire broadsides into the other. These two French ships definitely in a bad position. It does appear they're trying to shoot for the masts of this Spanish ship. talk about some insanely close quarters fighting here. Man, the French, these two French ships are just absolutely getting obliterated here. This other French ship, man, this ship is gonna lose pretty quickly here. They are very concerned. They've had some pretty decent hull damage. Looks like he's trying to repair his ship at this point. Now the French do have some good positioning over here. You can see some ships just kind of hanging stagnant, can be able to pour some broadsides directly into the French as they advance. The other side looks like France, without zooming over there, France is going straight into the Spanish rear. Spain trying to get themselves set up, kind of a back and forth here right now. Yeah, there's no way this ship lasts. These poor guys, their mass is gonna get shot up. Yeah, you see the chain shot firing at it. They're gonna, this poor Marine up here. Man, the smoke is so thick. It'd be hard to see what you're aiming at. Look at this, another ship going side by side. Whoa. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, wow. Lost their oh my gosh. These two French ships are kind of pinning them in. And France is getting an opportunity to pour some volleys in. Oh, a general is, or admiral's been killed. Over here, I can't tell. I mean, I like France's kind of, they're really pushing. They have the wind in their favor, really pushing on the rear, firing in a lot of broadsides into the Spanish rear position. But over here, Spain is really just full on sending it into the French lines. Spain just breaking out two ships. But you see this, we have France in a line, firing directly into the Spanish as they advance. But Spain is getting a nice little flanking, three ships flanking, potentially going to get in the back and fire directly into the rear of these French ships. I mean, they're going to be able to definitely, I think that's one of the worst case scenarios. You don't want ships to be able to fire directly through stem or stern, through your stern, whatever. I don't know my ship terminology at all. So sorry, guys. But still beautiful, you know, still beautiful. I like the positioning Spain has. I love this, like, column driving directly into the French line. This is our massive, massive ships from Spain. This is an outclassed ship. Over here, like I said, just a volley back and forth. And actually, this may be in France's favor, as they definitely have the range and accuracy to be able to shoot directly into the Spanish clump of ships. And look at this beautiful flank that France is creating here. Getting on and having a crossfire. They're getting here and firing directly into this clump of Spanish ships. It's quite beautiful. I've not seen a single Spanish ship break yet, or sink for that matter. This line is holding. Oh my gosh, they are clumping up the Spanish ships quite a bit, and Spain needs to be able to turn and fire some broadsides. They can't right now. They may be able to in a second here, but the beautiful flanking here, see, they're firing directly into the rear of this French line. France having to turn some troops to deal with them. Oh my gosh. This is going well for France. Oh, here we go. The broadsides are returning. Did they ram them? I think they did. This is a clump of ships. I've ever seen one. Ooh, we got a massive, massive Spanish ship rolling up, but we have now firing on both sides for the Spanish and French. The chaos ensues. Continues. Now let's keep observing. I do see some Spanish ships breaking here as France getting nice and close. Look at this. Yeah, this rear guard from Spain is just getting absolutely slaughtered. And I mean, France definitely needs to win over here, especially considering that I don't think things are not going too well here. Spain outnumbers France heavily over here. Oh, we have a Spanish ship finally breaking here, the first one on this side of the fight. Let's see, France is kind of breaking free. Ooh, this is bad. See, tearing directly into the rear of the ship. Definitely thing they don't want. Oh, I hear the ship's on fire. Golly. Man. This fight, I mean, I would even say they're pairing up 1-on-1, but they're not. Spain is like 2-on-1 to the French ships. Over here, France, it seems to be closing the distance a little bit, but they're definitely in pursuit of the French rear, or the Spanish rear guard here. And Spain seems to be trying to get towards their winning ships. Ooh, it may actually have an explosion here. This ship's gonna blow up. Absolutely gonna blow up. Wow. Totally on fire. And Spain actually has some ships over here, maybe repairing. Maybe, oh, there it is. Dang. As it sinks into the abyss. The fight's still raging on over here. Oh, France loses another ship surrendering. And another one over here. And another, oh, no. Yeah, France is getting their butts kicked over here, unfortunately. But they don't have the numbers. They really don't have the numbers to deal with this. Let's see, whatever is left of this French force here. Maybe running? Are these guys running? Well, that will be kind of this fight pretty much at a close. Now we can focus a little bit more on the French pursuit, as it were. France definitely, keep in mind guys, France outnumbers the Spanish. Originally, they outnumber them quite a bit, but the odds definitely getting a little more in favor now with the Spanish having broken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7, 8. 8 ships. And the French have lost 8 ships, and the Spanish have lost 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 1 over here, but it's repaired. Yeah, 4 to 8. I mean, that's insane. That's some insane numbers here. Obviously, one side is doing better at the moment. And I'm not even sure historically who was better in naval battles. Who would have been a better force here? Either way, man, it's just one of those cinematic battles. There's not an insane amount of strategy. Obviously, there is some, because you need to get your ships massed up in a proper channel, utilizing the wind, which I think France is doing that now. Spain is going to have to turn. You can see they're turning to face them, but they are going against the wind. Maneuverability definitely going to be slow. France needs to capitalize on the wind advantage they have. And they have a lot of ships here on the far side. And they got to utilize the fact that this Spanish force way over here, it's going to take them a long time. It's going to take them a very long time to get back. They're going to be going against the wind unless they shift in this direction and then swing back. That would work, but it's still going to take them a while to get back in position. The rest of the Spanish may do well to run towards their ally instead of turning to face the French. Maybe they can take the French, though. You know, maybe. They have some very large men of war. Oh, that's going to be a nice volley fire in the back. There's one of the admirals, at least, or one of the officers. How much damage does that do? Not a lot. I haven't seen anybody boarding, though. That's the one thing I have noticed. No one is boarding anybody. They're just kind of firing back and forth. Maybe boarding was not historically very popular. Either way, now we have the Spanish and French ranging themselves yet again here. The French set up, Spanish shadowing them, but the French are all going basically in one direction, and the Spanish are kind of going two directions here. Some are going one way, some are going the other way. Against the wind, with the wind, France seems to be kind of trying to, at least from what I can see, trying to stick with the weather or the wind advantage here. Only 26 guns left on this frigate. Is this a frigate? Yeah, it's a frigate. Man. Yeah, the Spanish have a lot of guns pointed in this direction. These two large ships. Could you imagine being in a battle like this, though? I mean, the thundering of the guns going as long as it is, that would be insane. It would be insane to hear, even if you've surrendered and just sitting there watching to see if your, allies are going to win or if the enemy are going to win that you surrendered to. Because that would actually change a lot of things. The death and bodies probably unrecovered in this fight would probably be very high. People getting knocked off by cannon fire. It's not like you just be able to save someone if, men went overboard. Look at this Chad climbing up the lines to get up here. Yeah, see, Spain is in a weird, awkward position here. They have a lot of ships trying to face this force from France, but then France is getting a nice flanking volley fire on them. Now they are turning a lot of their ships to kind of trying to take an angle on the French advance. France still using the wind to push further down as Spain is trying to use the wind to rush over so they don't get surrounded, maybe. This definitely is going to make this battle's definitely not even halfway over, I'd say. I didn't have a timer on it, I didn't even realize that. It's probably purposeful. Uh-oh. Another ship on fire? See, some of these Spanish ships probably are resting or repairing, or I don't know. Either way, yeah, they're repairing over here. Still a lot of guns left. I think the Spanish still have an advantage here that the French do not have. And Spain, it has to deal with this. This is flanking their entire battle line, as it were, of ships. I mean, France isn't even in position totally. They have a lot of ships still trying to get in position. It's kind of a weird positioning here. Some of their ships are facing forward instead of turning to the side to build a fire. There's a lot more French right now ranged up, firing volleys back and forth. I'm very curious what this whole force. This is a lot of fresh Spanish ships pushing up. Oh wow, France making a move. Definitely making a move here. That first At first ship, definitely this one took quite a lot of damage. I can't read Spanish. I don't even know what class this would be. Oh man, this Spanish, is it a galleon? Man of war? Whatever it is, it's getting hammered here. 96 guns left. Getting absolutely focused down by the French as they roll in here. We have a definite move though to go and encircle a section of Spanish ships. You can see this, they've cut directly in here. Very strategic. I think that's a very smart move here. Isolate, destroy a section. There we go, one breaking, another one potentially going to break. France is going to get hit pretty hard by this massive Spanish. Good grief. All right, it looks like... Oh, we have a ship sunk. Down to Davy Jones' locker. Looks like the French are starting to get engaged here. Spain getting their section, whatever army this was of Spanish, not army, navy, is getting themselves in the fight. And that flanking French force is now going to be committed as well. Oh, they lost a mast. Dang. It's not good. Looks like Spain is getting themselves in this fight as well. Oh man, the shooting range, look at that, it's working. 3 Spanish ships broken. Of course, Spain has inflicted losses on France as well. Several French ships now breaking. Ooh, another one's sinking. That's the water's not supposed to be there, just in case you guys didn't know that. Oh, we have a hand-to-hand combat. It's the first one I think I've seen. Oh, look at that. Who is boarding whom? I don't even know. I think red is Spanish, blue is French. I'll have to check in with that in a little bit. Not sure who's going to win that one. Back here, some of those Spanish ships got away from that flanking force. They were able to pull themselves out. And now they're going to turn around and probably be a pain in France's back. But, I mean, France could technically ignore them and push up in this direction, which it seems like they're actually doing. You can see we have that contingent, a nice little line of French ships that may get a flank on Spain as Spain is pushing into this line. However, France is starting to get a little overwhelmed. It would look like I see a lot of Spanish. Gosh, oh wow, France won. France won this fight. And now France is gonna get back, and now they can attack another ship. That's cool. Man, they slaughtered the Spanish. Now a lot of ships are withdrawing here. We have a lot of routing, probably over half of each navy is gone. Oh! They're about to break. They're getting focused down. There's a lot of Spanish right here, and I see 2 French ships, one probably about to break. Reinforcements are coming up, though. However, Spain in hot pursuit. But France is bringing up reinforcements here. I think they have to leave some here to deal with this Spanish rear. It's breaking into these individual duels, it looks like. You have a lot. I mean, these guys could probably support that fight. And it looks like that maybe. No, they're focusing down this little itty bitty guy. Yep, there we go. Another French ship breaks. Spanish actually losing some ships here. Is France winning this? I see a ship on fire. Maybe not. Are these guys on fire? Here we go. See what I'm talking about? Another duel. This is these tiny little inconsequential or very, very important duels. Oh my gosh. Oh, Spain's helping out with that fight. Definitely not gonna be an even fight. Things seem to be sweeping a little bit more in France's favor now. That one breaks. This one, oh my gosh. Hold that thought. These 4 ships are in danger, I think, now of being absolutely destroyed. They're wavering. 3 in a clump breaking. I don't know. Ooh, okay, we got a hand-to-hand combat. Let's see which one's gonna win this one. Oh, a fire too! Mutually gonna break. I would disengage from that. They're burning. Or not now. Still, yeah. This section of Spanish ships could make a nice stand here. We will see. Over here, you can't forget this Spanish rear guard. How many ships is this? 5 or 6 of them. And there's only 2 or 3 French ships to reply. There we go. They make these guys surrender. Campfire, getting them into submission. Oh, they knocked a mast. A fire too. Oh, I would get away from that ship. It's gonna blow up and cause these ships to catch on fire too. I would run away from that as fast as possible. That ship is burning. France is routing, but that ship's burning. Oh yeah, that fire's getting angry. Several points in the ship. Dang. Lost a mast. I mean, they're still firing, guys. These guys are still firing. They're trying to repair. Oh, they stopped the... No, they didn't. Did they? They stopped the fire. Look at this. These four Spanish ships that I thought were going to die managed to get away. Oh, we have another fire. There's no... Oh, man. Let's hope for another explosion, guys. You know? Another beautiful explosion. I think this one's going to be an explosion. It's been burning for a while. Yep. And Spain better get away from that. It's gonna blow up and take them with it. Surprised it hasn't already caught their ship on fire. Another Spanish ship burning. This is like turning into fire ships. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I think ships blowing up is one of the coolest things you can see in this mod. I'm surprised it hasn't blown up already, honestly. It's a very angry fire. There we go. The magazine has been touched. Oh man, they're trying to repair. Nah, there's maybe they can. Nah, I feel like there's fires in too many places. That ship's gonna blow up too. Another French or Spanish ship gonna blow up, I suspect. Keep an eye on it. Dang, Spain lost 2 ships here. We have Spain pushing up the reserves. Oh, France better get away from that. They are going to absolutely get sunk too if they're not careful here. I think France is more battered up. A bunch of ships. They have a lot of ships still, but they are very battered. Dang. Rest in peace. All right, let's try to do a tally here from one side to the other. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 Spanish ships left versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so Spain, if I counted correctly, and I believe I did, France still has more ships than Spain. But now the fighting's getting a little more scattered. A lot more scattered. All right, guys, so I had to back it up just a little bit. This is the next day. Man, things went crazy at home. I had to stop, and then I had to fast forward all the way back to roughly where I was. So hopefully we're about the same place we were before. I believe we just finished that ship blowing up, and now looks like they were trying to board. Anyway, we are back with the questionable victory, maybe. Still in question who's going to win this one. Spain and France definitely still very fiercely contesting with whatever ships are left here. There's so many routing, surrendered ships everywhere. It's honestly kind of hard to tell. Still, we have a kind of 3-on-2 here. This French ship's is in a beautiful line, just firing into the Spanish. I believe this. Ooh, the ship's sinking. The sinking ships look kind of cool too, actually. Look at that. It's listing to one side. And this Spanish ship is about to die. They've gotten absolutely shredded. They're probably gonna be sinking very soon. Still, that section of what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Spanish ships over here, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ships kind of over in this area. But then of course Spain has a lot more showing up here, that's gonna be a problem for France. All these fresh ships, some of them very large ships, and actually not very damaged. A lot of guns left on these. Spain could definitely take this back, guys. You see here we have the San Francisco repairing or trying to repair while France keeps chewing away at them.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Uh-oh. I hear something on fire. Oh, man. What absolute brutality. Oh, yeah, they're on fire. Oh, they're on fire. And they're running. And they're on fire. Not ideal here. We have, oh my gosh. So France is really trying to just focus and detail one Spanish ship at a time, it would seem. The rest of these Spanish ships may actually be trying to circle back and meet up. So they are all united. And then they have some high firepower once they all unite. France maybe going to try to split them in two. All their ships maybe going to go use it. You can see, yeah, they're trying to maybe focus down this left side before these guys show up. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, they have definitely caused one more Spanish massive ship to surrender. And I don't think there's a whole lot. There's a few Spanish ships way over here. France definitely is contesting them, although, ooh, they're actually losing some. They've surrendered. That ship has surrendered. Oh, to say. We'll see. It's still a very, actually, the morale on this Dessay is not as high. Not as high at all. But here we go. Look at this brave little 80, well, actually only 54 guns, but they are trying to stop the Spanish. Getting some nice broadsides, but Spain is about to answer, and they're going to break the ship with one volley, maybe. Yeah, this ship, one more broadside from someone else, and that's going to be it for them. Here we go. They're sliding in. Look at this. Oh, they missed. Or they're going for another French ship. Either way, look at this. Sliding, almost like sidestepping. Like drifting. Ooh, they're going to collide. France is definitely going to fire first. If they make it, they're wavering. Can they get off one more volley? Ooh, that is some nice flanking fire from Spain. Let's see. I'm hoping they can fire one more volley directly into this Spanish ship. That'd be epic to see. Come on. Oh, they're repairing. Oh, so no. Oh my gosh. They should have just kept firing. The San Juan. Oh my. Good grief. Man. And their sails are shot to pieces. Yeah, they're not going to do too well. Alright, so, ooh, another ship is blown up, thinking it was on fire. So Spain is still pushing to reinforce. France actually running away from this towards the other Spanish ships. If they can defeat and isolate and defeat the Spanish one at a time, they actually will win this. Over here, still, I'd say this is a pretty even contest. They're sinking. I see only 2 Spanish ships left. The rest have surrendered. And you have a lot of French left here. 3 on 6. This guy's about to surrender. Look at that. He's just, oh man. He's surrendering. There's no way he can take this kind of firepower and still live through this. Now he is causing the Spanish to focus a lot of fire on them. Oh, look over here. This duel, they're both a little low on their hull damage. I think that first one's hull damage, the second one is morale. But both are kind of replying. Man. I don't know about this, but these guys are gonna, yeah, they're retreating. They're retreating, and so are these guys. Now France can just line up the shots, isolate the San Juan. They have a couple, look at this, a couple French ships kind of stuck over here. They could actually flank the Spanish as they push. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here reinforcing. And then there's the 1, 2, 3 over here. Man, only 3? Only a couple over here. I think France is actually starting to win this again. Yeah, the San Juan's about to get just... Look at this. France has 3 ships just focusing him down. They're going to break them. And then you have another one. Oh, the beautiful broadside right into... Oh, back and forth, both sides firing. I think Spain is going to come out on top on this duel. But there we go. Yep, they break. France is just... I mean, they're doing an excellent job of just focusing one Spanish ship at a time. And Spain just, unfortunately, doesn't have all their ships clustered together as much. Now, I still think this cluster of ships, for the most part, sticking together. You have one over here. Maybe they're waiting for more of their ships to come up. Still, though, France has some wind to their sails to push up to reinforce here. Ooh, a beautiful angle. Now they're going to reply, I'm sure. Focusing down the San Isidro, I think. Oh, this Spanish, the San Juan, definitely going to break soon. He's been getting hit pretty hard, wavering. These guys, their hull damage, quite significant. Man. Yep, they break as well. So yeah, you can see Spain just losing one ship after another here, as France just has the numbers over here to just continually focus them down. Over on this side, the same thing. France has a lot more ships over here and that concentrated firepower. Oh, is that ship almost sunk? Yeah, it's listing on one side. It's about to go. Man, you can barely even see it. There we go. That one breaks too. One Spanish ship left. And then, of course, you have a couple here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're just going to chill repairing, looks like. Just look at all the ships that have broken or are sinking. And that one's listing to one side. Oh, yeah, both those ships are almost totally sunk. The rest of these guys just surrendered and are just chilling. But yeah, we have 4 French ships just focused in this one little area here. And that's a big ship to be sinking. It's gonna take them a long time too. Yeah, look at the death and destruction on top of this ship. Even down here, it's insane. Let's see how France is gonna deal with this. They do not have the wind advantage anymore. I think they're going to keep trying to maybe use this wind and curve up. They're giving chase. There we go. 2 Spanish ships left here. Yeah, those shots went wild. A lot of them went wild. Far, far too wide. The Neptune sinking as well. Dang, look at the damage done to it. And they even repaired some of it. Looks like. And this guy's... We go down, wait the ship. I mean, he's not British, of course, but, you know. Wiggle dot with the sheep. I'm not sure. That's not even better. That's not any better of an accent. I'm sorry I even did that. Oh well, look at this. This little frigate lost a mast. Getting shot at from the Spanish, who are definitely arriving and making themselves known. France is going to have to turn to face them. He has to at a certain point, but for now I think they're going to try to focus down these 3 Spanish ships. Are trying to hold out till their reinforcements arrive. And I'm not sure what these French ships are planning to do. Yeah, it looks like they're pulling out of this clump. Yeah, Spain is just so far behind. Oh, one of them breaks. Still, these both definitely very large, very serious ships still, although, man. Talk about some heavy casualties suffered. Yeah, they're broke. I mean, they got focused down by so many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, all focusing down. Now, of course, other Spanish ship, the Neptune. I'm assuming it's the Neptune. He's got one final answer. Very healthy ship. Man, why are they still firing at these guys? They're surrendering. They're running away. All France has to do now is just turn all their ships together and just focus down the Spanish. And of course, like I said, the Spanish, now they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ships. 7 ships versus the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh my gosh. The numbers game is not working in favor of the Spanish at this point. I don't know how healthy these ships are. Some of them are pretty healthy. Oh, that guy lost their mast, though. Yeah, so they definitely took a battering. These guys lost one of their masts, too. $54 guns only? Man. Here we go. Look at they're about to break. They are about to break. I would use the wind if I was them to at least turn and give another broadside. Either way, though, France is kind of biding their time and waiting. Turning just a little bit. Of course, the wind is not in their favor now. Oh, they are about to just, yep. Oh, but the broadside directly into the rear. Brutal. Still, the morale, they are wavering. And once the Dessay turns, it's going to be over. They're going to get shot one more time. These guys are going to fire one more. Do they have a cannon up on top? Oh, right there. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Just absolute shredding broadside. It breaks them. They are gone. And now they got a turn. I'm gonna hit the fast forward button here because I think there's gonna be a little bit of maneuvering around for a little while. If anything, I can just skip ahead to where things actually change up again, because the Spanish are still in pursuit of the French, but the French are kind of isolated over here. I'm assuming they'll turn to face them, and when that does happen, actually, this is smart. They're facing away from the wind, forcing the Spanish to have to curve away from against the wind as well. Although Spain, I feel like I would cut directly and try to use the wind and go straight this direction instead of swinging or wide. I'd cut directly into the wind to try to get some speed. And all their ships are not up anyway. So we may skip ahead and be able to do like a fast forward thing so that we can see everything happening in quick time until they actually get into fighting again. All right, guys. So pretty much what it looks like is happening is both sides have turned. We have one Spanish ship that looks like they're trying to flank. We have a French ship that's going to try to meet them. The rest have kind of turned and are facing each other. You have those 2 or 3 French ships that were kind of stuck in the middle, going straight back. They're both getting a little closer. I'm assuming at least they will. But, I mean, if France sticks together, it's going to be game over for Spain. I don't think Spain can have the numbers to deal with this. Yeah, but they both are going to go against the wind here. I'm assuming they're both going to swing in and then use the wind. And then, you know, the edge of the map is pretty close. So it's kind of hard to get too close there. But, yeah, we may have an intersect here soon. If anything, nothing else, I'm just going to keep fast forwarding here until they get close, because these battles could take a minute. All right, guys, so I'd say this is getting close here. France and Spain have closed the distance here. You're seeing them starting to get some duels off here. I think this Spanish ship taking some hard hits, and France is about to get a lot closer with even more of their fleet. And you can see they up getting focused down. Hey, that's crazy. Going head first into the water. Goodbye, Neptune. I honestly thought this ship would have a lot more guns. Probably a lot of them been destroyed, but 122 only. It's a large ship. It's a very large ship. Maybe it's more infantry focused than not. Either way, though, let's see what they can do here. 55 guns versus 96. France got to be careful here. He's going straight into the guns. Uh-oh. This is not good. They need to... Ooh. He needs to turn now. Just turn. Oh my gosh. Turn. Ah, there it goes. Look at that. They should just go right through here. Just go right through here. Either way, another perfect example, the ring of fire that France is getting, focusing one Spanish ship at a time. They've done it several times now. Yep, they do break. Why aren't these guys moving? Come on, just move a little bit. Giving Spain some free kills. Oh, they're trying to. If he can roll straight this direction, it'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Fire as they bear. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Or not. Or is. Or won't. What is going on here? You have 54 guns. Where are they? Oh, there we go. And then just park right there. Weigh anchor and just sit right there. Here we go. A very, another very large Spanish ship rolling up. Now he only has 92 guns, 91 guns. Still can do a lot of damage. Like you can see, the French don't have a lot of guns left on any of their ships. They've lost a lot. Spain gonna try to keep their remaining ships together. Nice, we're getting volleys on both sides. Pretty deadly duel. Oh wow, the morale is already dropping. Yeah, see, they're just parked right here. I mean, Spain should be moving the ship. They really should. They should be turning to move them. They're getting shot straight through, and these cannonballs could go straight through the ship and start tearing up artillery piece. Or can, oh my gosh. Just absolutely destroy this French ship. However, the majority of the French have not even arrived yet. But France is putting up or Spain is putting up quite a fight here at the very end. But you see, Spain's starting to focus down one ship at a time as well. Fast forward button here, just a little bit. Is this just a little frigate trying to... Oh, this guy's gonna sign his death warrant. Man. Trying to harass with 19 guns. I mean, I feel like this is not going to work. He's about to get broadsided again. Yeah, they're breaking. I was like, I didn't expect that to last very long. This ship is actually going to save this one as they're shooting straight through this French ship. It's not going to help them. And this, I'm talking about a very strong ship. This guy's been chilling here. Honestly, not having a whole lot of damage inflicted on him. Man, how are they not moving? They have so many guns. Just move. I mean, they can turn, right? Turn with the wind? See, still taking that block. Oh. Nice push by Spain here. They're taking this French push head on, rolling right in front of them, getting some nice broadsides off. Of course, France will start turning, and they have flanking fire from the other side. So, I mean, it's a losing battle for Spain at this point, but I think they're just trying to inflict as many losses as possible. Have them make that push with 2 of their ships. I think there may be some more in the back. Where's the rest of their ships? Is that it? These 2 and these 2? Oh, here we go. Exchanging fire. Oh my gosh. This ship is going strong. They're just outnumbered though. It's not going to matter. Man. Like every French ship gets a turn. Good grief. Uh-oh. Fire breaks out. Do they extinguish it? Man. I mean, this Spanish ship is dishing out some damage. Ooh, this one's definitely, yeah, they're looking a little worse for wear here. Now over here, France definitely losing. Spain has united their 2 large ships together. We'll see how they can take on the rest of the Spanish fleet or the French fleet. But I only see this going one way at this point. Uh-oh, we have a ship on fire? Yeah, they're gonna blow up eventually. Oh, fires in the captain's quarters. That's no good. There we go. They break. They break. There's 2 brave Spanish ships left. I feel like at this point I would surrender. As a Spanish, I would have surrendered a while ago, or run. You know, they could probably run. They could probably get away. Either way, though, these are very large gun ships. But the problem is France has a lot of other ships when you start combining their firepower. 50, 30, 46, well over 100 guns there. 67 over here, and then of course all these other ones, 50, 52, 53, like it starts getting up in the hundreds. The last 2 sailing together. Still a nice battle. I think numbers over quality may be working for the French in this one. Like I said before, they definitely outnumbered the Spanish by a couple ships. Man. Here we go. The last bit of French ships are gonna turn and start firing one after the other. It's gonna end pretty quick. This ship's gonna break, I think, after just 2 or 3 of the ships fire. This one's already getting concerned here. Just turn. Just turn, you know? I mean, none of them have... The Spanish have the wind in their sails, but still, it's not going to matter. And they're going to fire as they bear in a second. It's going to be brutal. Just 50 guns, but still... They're about to break. There's no way. It's got volleyed again. And they break. The last and final Spanish ship. Can they hold? The ship's on fire anymore. All right. Oh, there's one over here. They'll probably break soon, right? This may actually be the final ship. Still, what a massive battle. Massive ship battle. The first 4v4 I've had in a long time in the naval genre. Oh, they came back? What? Dang. Spain does not want to quit. Man, these two ships are giving France a run for their money. Now their morale is very, very low. I feel like they're gonna break soon. They both are wavering, but they just keep staying strong. They just keep staying. Oh my gosh. There it is. All right, the last one. How long can they last? There we go. That's the battle, guys. I think that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the battle. A victory for the French. All right, there's not, okay. Oh, it has results too. Look at that. Yeah, so you can see here the numbers against the French, or against the Spanish, sorry. You can see still some losses. 4 ships. Only took 1 ship loss. 2 and 2, and then 12, 9, 10, and 5. Well, obviously, they lost all their ships. 2, I think, sunk. But still, a very good battle. Insane kills. Not a lot of losses, all of this shit. I mean, that ship exploded or died or whatever. That ship sunk, so obviously that would be some pretty heavy losses. But still, guys, a good battle. Hope you guys enjoyed this difference. It's a switch up from the normal replays. Sorry, it took 2 days to record. There's no timer, so it definitely takes a lot longer. But thank you all for joining me on this adventure in the Mediterranean. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in another video.